Warning. The opinions and advice you are about to hear on the Above My Pay Grade podcast are presented to you by two complete morons. If you follow them and ruin your career, that's on you. Please seek real advice from people you trust. Seriously, don't be an idiot. The Above My Pay Grade podcast starts now.
It sure the fuck does, Jim. It sure the fuck does. Above My Pay Grade podcast.
Welcome back, everyone.
I mean, thank you for tuning in again. Thank you for subscribing. We're really grateful, guys. Really grateful. Definitely grateful. How you doing today, Jim?
I'm all right.
Yeah?
Relaxed.
Good.
You know.
Would you smoke a bone? Why you look so relaxed? I like stressed out Jim better now.
Could be the red wine. I don't know.
There you go. I'm happy to say we've got our second horrible boss story, so I figured we would just start with that. Would sound good?
Let's roll into it.
All right, we got this. I believe the person's going by the name Tainted and Tainted. Okay. So this person, we'll just call them Taint. Worked in retail so briefly that it almost seemed like a fever dream instead of reality. The interview with the owner was fairly standard and was hired on the spot, given my knowledge of the product. First day I arrived for my shift, it was, I think, 12 to 7, this person says. I walked through the door and was greeted by the owner, standing with one bare foot resting on top of his other foot, which was nestled inside the most beat-up leather clog I've ever seen.
You know how bad that must have smelled?
Before I could even say hello, my eyeballs were seared with the painful sight of his disgustingly long yellow toenails. Ew, that almost reached the floor? That's disgusting. Why would you have your shoe off if that's what your nail looked like?
Now I know they smelled. Now it's not even, I wonder if they probably smelled.
That is gross. This, I quickly realized, was a common stance for him, just airing his ugly ass dogs out with toenails that would make most people gag at the sight of them. I wonder if he was like into this. You think this was like a thing?
Maybe it was a test. Maybe he's just putting the dogs out there to see if she liked it.
If they don't vomit, they're hired.
Yeah.
Just airing his ugly ass dogs out with toenails that would make most people gag at the sight of them, is essentially posing in the retail space.
I wonder what kind of retail store this was. Was it like high end, or is it like not Old Navy? Or
I know. I
something
wish we had some follow up here, but unfortunately, Jim, to protect the identity of the innocent, it's not like we could just write these people or call them. You know what I mean? He would pontificate to customers in that stance, and every so often reach down and scratch his bare foot and toes.
And then he's shaking hands, and he's probably going in the back and eating his chips.
Oh, God. He's eating Fritos that already look like toenails. I love this. So much more detail here. He also smelled like a male prostitute that worked many hard days. Some kind of cologne and body odor that made your eyes actually sting. Oof. I've had a manager like that before. Yeah,
just too much Dracar and Axe mixed in together.
No, it's not even a name brand. It's like the knockoff stuff you get at Marshall's.
It's like a mixture of BO and sprinkles.
Yeah, it was a smell that lingered long after he left. I bet it did. Although he thought he was God's gift to Earth, he wasn't what I would consider attractive, and he certainly lost any personality points he might have had by consistently blowing up the bathroom. God, this guy sounds like a party. I love this guy. You could be stocking the shelves or making recommendations to customers and then hear him fart blasting liquid shit. Best part, I never heard him wash his hands. No water sounds, no soap dispenser clicks, nothing. Instead, he left his sharticles on everything he touched. Ew, so this dude's walking around with sharticles and toenail all over his hands, touching everything.
And then he's probably touching the clothes, and people are trying them on. It's an outbreak of some kind of disease going on at this place.
In addition to being repulsive, he was also crude. He would say things to me like, "Don't let your body go or no one will want to sleep with you." Wow. Now, I just passed my sexual harassment training at work, which means I'm now, licensed to sexually harass. So I know that is sexual harassment. or gaining weight would look terrible on you. You're not my type, but you're pretty enough that you'll get male attention. If only he could see me now, 40 pounds heavier, happily married, and the happiest I've ever been. The final straw.
That's horrible, man. Listen, we read these and they're great, and this is funny.
You got to feel for this person, yeah.
Not even feel for them. I want to punch them in the face. Because listen, we both have daughters that are working.
Yeah.
And for everyone else out there, and it doesn't even have to be daughters. It could be, listen, there's cougars out there. Let's just be honest, man. They're out there. They're roaming the streets too. And this is a shitty person right here.
Okay, hold on. What is this? The final straw. I like this. We even get how this ended. Guys, this is when you submit your horrible boss stories. I mean, this is the blueprint. The final straw. One day I was eating lunch. What is this? A duck confit salad? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
That's some fancy shit right there. I don't know what that means. A weekend indulgence to deal with the job, and this MFer takes his rotten, foot-touching, shit-tainted hands and picks up a wad of my salad to shove in his disgusting mouth.
Oh my God! I would have lost my mind right there.
I think I quit the next day. His business didn't last much longer. He was doing some shady behind-the-scenes shit. Like importing
fake cologne.
Yeah.
Shit cologne.
Is it horrible that it makes me so happy that Karma was the one that barefoot kicked him in the old keister? Signed, tainted, and tainted. Wow, that was a great story.
That was great.
So good. The blueprint right there, people. That is a great, horrible boss story.
That's horrible. How are you putting your bare hand in someone's salad? That's disgusting.
Even if you had clean hands, please keep your hand out of my food.
I'd still be like, well, who the hell are you to touch my salad right now?
Well, this part hit me, where she said that he was, taking dumps all the time and you would smell them all around. So I had a job where I worked in a customer service center, and I was one of 2 or 3 males in this customer service center, and everyone thinks that men are really gross in the bathroom. No. You women are fucking pigs in the bathroom, okay? Fucking pigs, you're gross. In the middle of this customer service room, this big room, all, desks set up that everybody's answering phones and processing orders. The bathroom is right in the middle, right? Wow. And people would go in there and crunch and stink the whole freaking place up. And I always felt so bad for the one lady whose cubicle was right outside the door. Yeah. Like, every time that door opened, she got wafted.
That's at every job. That person knows everyone's bathroom schedule. She probably looks at her clock and goes, oh, it's 10 o'clock. Brian should be showing up any second. Brian comes around the corner, runs in the bathroom. Like, she knows everyone's bad habits. She'll know when the door opens and it's just a wafting of someone's nasty dinner from last night.
Well, yeah, the other funny thing is, so like, you had the bathroom, and then right across from the bathroom door, like to the left a little bit was her cubicle, and to the right a little bit was the microwave that people would use to heat up their food. So that microwave was just filled with sharticles, right? Disgusting. Ugh. Gross.
Wow. This sounds like this is a horrible boss.
I don't even know this guy, but I'm glad his business went under.
Yeah, that's
fuck
disgusting.
This guy. Right?
Sounds like he's got some growing up to do. It sounds like this is the basic.
Basic hygiene.
Yeah, basic hygiene principles are lacking with that person.
For sure. Gross. Great story.
Yes, great story.
Guys, we would love for you to share your horrible bosses or even like worst job ever stories. That, you just go to our website, man. You could submit it right there. We make it so easy, right, Jim?
It's very easy.
Yeah, just go to abovemypaygradepodcast.com. Real quick, also want to remind everybody, we're on Spotify, we're on Apple Podcasts, all the major apps. You got to make sure you subscribe to us, guys, or like it, or follow it, whatever that app calls it. And here's a new thing I'm going to ask for, because I was doing some research about podcasts. Please leave us a review. Positive reviews get us onto the new and noteworthy category, Jim. That's what we need. We got to light this thing on fire, like Agreed. This guy's farts.
Oh, man. I mean, that's bad enough. That's what's good about when you work in a larger company. You could find different floors to go on and kind of like, mask that. They're like, who the hell's that guy? You never seen him before. But when you work in a like a mom and pop place, and there's only 3 or 4 of you working.
Yeah.
You're not.
There's nowhere to go.
It's not going to be this.
Why
big,
is Jim leaving to go to Dunkin' Donuts again?
yeah.
He doesn't even drink coffee.
It's not going to be this big crime to solve on who's blowing the bathroom up.
It's so funny that you say that, because at that same office I was talking about, most of the people would leave that room and go down to the warehouse.
Yeah, I'm telling
it's like
you.
those poor warehouse guys. They're working in a cloud of shit, you know?
Why does Tammy always come and visit us? She has no reason to
She
be
doesn't
here.
even say hi. She just goes right in the bathroom.
It's strange. It's very odd.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, my God. Well, yeah, horrible boss stories. Keep sending them in. I think we're going to like split the files up for those too, and maybe post those on the site separately from the episodes eventually too, once we have enough of them. I think that'll be fun for everybody. Whew, I'm losing my voice, Jim. Losing the old voice.
Saw that partying in Vegas.
I don't know if it was the party. I think it was the working. All right. So moving right along to our next little feature here, Jim. We started this on the last episode featuring odd jobs. Now, guys, these are not bad jobs. We're not saying they're bad jobs. No. They're not good jobs. Like, it could be good, could be bad. Don't care. Doesn't matter. The fact is, it's just odd. And when you think about the job and what goes into it and things like that, you're like, man, that is really odd, right?
Yeah, and then, listen, we'll never knock anybody for working out there. I don't care what you do. If you're going out there, you try to make an honest living for your family.
That's not what this is about.
Paid.
Yeah.
Yep. This is just
respect. 100%. Yeah. This is just pointing out there's a lot of different jobs out there, and some of them are kind of odd.
They're head scratchers. Right? You go, I wonder what that's like, you know?
Yeah. So last night, I was watching the pay-per-view boxing event, Tank Davis versus whoever, right? And that's not the odd part.
It must have been a good one. You don't remember
I don't remember people's names. I can barely remember my own name most days. And I'm listening to the freaking, play-by-play announcer talk, right? And I think it was the same douchebag that did the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight.
Yeah.
And I'm listening to this guy talking. I'm like, who talks like that, right? Like, that is an odd freaking job that you literally get paid to talk like a douchebag for millions of people to... Wait a minute, is that what we're doing right now? No, this is our real voices.
Yeah, we're not disguising our voices here, buddy.
And I'm going, there's no way that this is this guy's real voice. Now, there's 2 ways to look at this, right? One is, it is his real voice, and then that's freaking hilarious. But the other is that it's not. And it's like, and this is every sport. It's not just boxing, right? This dummy is the one that goes, punches and bunches. Look at this. Punches and bunches, Jim. Look at this. And I just like to think, like, this guy gets paid to talk like that. And then, we're going to go to a commercial break, everybody. Okay. Hey, Jim, so how was your weekend? And then they just shut it off. You know what I mean?
Best is if they cut to him too early and he's like talking and like, I got to go back to my voice.
Hey, Jim, can you pass me a pen? I'm out of ink here. Okay. Well, we're going back. Okay, great. Oh, we're back, everybody. Look at this fight over here. Punchers and bunches.
Well, it's almost like the people that do, the cars or the auctions, Yeah. Makes you wonder, are they like,
But at least that that's fake. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do these people think they need to talk like that to be an announcer? Like, if he was just going, look at that punch, that was great hit, left hook, whatever, nobody would be like...
Imagine, let's twist it a little bit here. Where my brain goes. Imagine if it wasn't fake.
That's just how
and
he
they
talks.
did it all the time.
Yeah.
And people are like,
that's just how he talks.
Stop talking like that.
Right.
I can't.
He calls home. Hi, honey, it's me. How you doing? Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to the supermarket, everybody. We're going to the supermarket. Let's go shopping. That is just his dumb voice. There's no way.
But just could you imagine it? I guarantee there's someone out there that they're doing it.
Imagine they're a doctor. They're like, listen, you got to sit down. I got some news for you. So, I got your report back. Turns out your AIDS test is positive. Yeah, sorry about that, but says it right here. I guess you should have used protection. It's like, imagine that's just the way they talk.
Oh boy!
I
But
guess
it's very odd that they have to. Their whole thing is to go into work. Imagine being miserable at that job. I mean, think about it.
yeah, your dog died or something.
Yeah, like he's so upset. He hates life, and he's got to go into work and act like everything's great. You know, like, oh my god, it's just the worst day ever. We're back, people. You know, it's like it's got to be so.
Yeah,
like
he gets
draining.
the call. What's that? My dog. Hip. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling. All right, ball 4, bottom of the ninth.
Exactly.
We got runners on first and second. What's going to happen here, Jim?
Yeah, it's got to be like, oh. You know, and then people see you out and they're like, do the voice. And you're like, you just want to tell them, get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of my
I can't. Oh.
Yeah, and I know we're flipping back and forth between he's faking it and it's real, but imagine he's just ordering, oh, yeah, I'd like to order the moons over my hammy with a side of, let me get some extra hash browns and I'll take a coffee black. Thank you very much. Fucking stupid.
Imagine looks, though. I would love to see the looks he gets from that, too, if it ever did happen. We know it probably doesn't. But if there is, if you ever see someone out like that, please tape them.
Yeah,
and
I want to
send
see
it
it.
in. We have to see it.
Yeah, we got to look up that
laugh.
guy's name. He's the worst. I remember you and I were watching the Tyson Jake Paul debacle fight.
Yeah.
And I literally wanted to punch my own TV. Like, this guy needs to shut up. It was so bad. Like, he was just
stretching. He was, you know, it was like everyone else is just, you know, normal commentator talking.
Yeah, and he's like the
just
old school
yeah.
guy. Hey, everybody. Oh, it's going to be a great fight here tonight. Stupid. So that's our odd job this week. It's the D-bag sports. And there's no other profession where that's the guy who does the announcing. You know what I mean? Like they don't do that at church.
Imagine the Weather Channel. There's a hurricane.
Yeah,
big hurricane.
Where does that guy go to get a job once he gets fired from his sports job? Yeah,
they're like, listen, Fred, you got to calm it down. We know you're excited, and this is what you used to do for boxing, and everyone knows, and you name, everyone knows you, so they come on and they look to hear from you. They want to hear your voice, but this is a Category 5 hurricane. It's wiped out people's homes.
Yeah.
There's people that are homeless. There's people that have actually passed away from it.
Okay.
You gotta calm it down. And then he comes in and he's trying his best, but he can't.
What the hell?
Yeah, he just can't do it. So it's like nuts, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, listen, you got to take this serious, right?
Yeah.
And then
he just blows it.
Severe weather outbreaks it's possible this week in the South, including tornadoes, flooding, and rain. Your house is going to be destroyed. A strong spring storm during the first week of March could spawn a severe weather outbreak, including tornadoes. What else besides weather? Where else can he go work?
Well, listen, my mother passed away from cancer, and recently, and think about her all the time. Not getting serious here, but
sure.
let's just take a fucked up spin here. Imagine he works for hospice, and he's telling the families, and he's supposed to be calm.
Well, looks like your Nana just took her last breath. I'm going to need to go ahead and collect all the pills out of your fridge, and we're going to move along. Bill's in the mail.
And see how you calmed it down a little there?
I did.
But it's still not.
It's still the guy.
It's
still the guy.
It's like, what are you really that's happening right now? And he's like, what?
I'm getting a headache from laughing.
That's kind of messed up that it went there, up. But
I went with the AIDS. You went with that one. It's all good.
Hey, it happens.
The only other thing I can think of is the guy that just does the announcement in the grocery store. It's like ShopRite's got a sale today on, canned corn. Imagine, hey everybody, we got a sale on canned corn today. Aisle 14.
What about, listen, I'm going to go there. We don't normally do politics, but I'm not even going to pick sides here. But let's just say he's the news announcer for all that crap that happened this week with Zelensky and Trump. Yeah. But he would feel at home with that.
Yeah.
If everything's normal, he'd be like, oh, this is out of place. I don't really know. I'm trying to calm it down. But once they started yelling at each other, he'd be
he'd be all amped up.
This is great.
Bottom of the fourth, President Trump basically told Zelensky, get out of here. Didn't even wear a suit. So stupid. All right, I think we've beat that odd job into the ground. What do you think?
Above My Pay Grade will be right back.
All right, Jimmy, let's talk about Fiverr, huh? I love Fiverr. I've used that a couple times in my past for hiring freelancers. Guys, whether you're launching a startup, revamping your brand, or simply seeking top-tier talent, Fiverr is your one-stop destination with access to a vast network of skilled freelancers. It's never been easier to find the right expert for your project. Now's the time to go to abovemypaygradepodcast.com/Fiverr, Fiverr, and sign up for the Pro Plan.
That's right, Jeremy. The Fiverr Pro Plan is designed to take you to the next level. Not that you need to go up any higher, but, it does offer unmatched benefits, including priority access to the top 1% of freelancers and advanced tools tailored to your success. With Fiverr Pro, you'll have the elite support you need to achieve your goals faster and more efficiently. Experience the difference.
Sounds hot.
Yeah, oh yeah. I had just thinking about it. I'm going to call up now. That premium talent and exclusive resources can make if you call them.
That's right. So head on over to abovemypaygradepodcast.com/Fiverr. That's Fiverr. That's Fiverr.
Now, back to Above My Pay Grade.
All right, Jim, I don't know what it is. I can't get that guy's voice out of my head. Above My Pay Grade podcast, Jimmy. Ball 4, top of the night.
It works for everything.
It does.
Man. It really does. Well, not everything, as we talked about previously.
Well, look, so last episode I was leaving for Vegas for a work trip, right?
Oh, yeah.
Away for the whole week, which meant last week at work, you know what I was doing. The entire week was digging out of emails and joining meetings. Yay, meetings.
God.
You gotta love it. Back to normal, right?
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm getting a meeting right now, Jim. Oh, God.
I hate this tone, and I'm going to tell you why. That's either, that's either people calling me, which I don't mind. That I don't care as much, because I want to talk to them anyway. I hate it when you're supposed to be in a meeting, and granted, you have things going on. You're about to jump on a couple of minutes late because you're finishing up something else, and
they add you.
They act like they can't go on without you.
Yeah, so they add you.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure you were joining and stuff. It's like, yeah, thanks, Karen. I would have joined when I was ready. I'm getting on. Don't worry about it.
This is gonna be my new torture device for people. I'm just gonna keep playing the team's joining call.
So now that's where AI is great, because actually in Teams now, if I join a meeting late, which I do because I'm wrapping up the other meeting or the other meeting runs over, and that's what happens, people, when you don't put time in between meetings.
Yep.
No one looks at anybody's calendar anymore. They don't care about it because they just drop their meeting in and go,
The problem is,
it's landmine.
The problem is that even when you look at people's calendars, they're so full, there's nowhere to squeeze shit in.
So they would just drop it in. They'll be like, oh, look, Jeremy has 20 minutes in between taking a shit and going to lunch and another meeting, so I'm going to have him, let me call him. That's it. Let me call him in. He's not busy. He's probably on the toilet. He should be done. I think I heard the toilet flush. And then you sit there, it's like, all right, I get it. But one thing, like I was saying, with AI, they now have an option where you join a meeting late, and as long as they're doing the transcribing on it, recording, you could ask it in the meeting, what did I miss?
No shit.
And it takes,
I didn't know that.
It literally takes 2 minutes, and they just tell you what you missed.
What?
And I wish it was real. So, I like that. It'll tell me what I missed, but I want it to learn. AI is supposed to learn how I think.
Sure.
I want it to be I want it to give me answers like, Karen ran her fucking mouth and brought nothing to the meeting again. And then Bill said this, but no one listens to Bill, so don't worry about what he brought up. I want it to be
Bill
real,
talked for 3 straight minutes, but literally said nothing.
Nothing. Yes. If I get AI to be like what I want to hear back,
so you need
I would love it.
You need your AI to be a little more human, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
here. I like it.
I wanted to tell it AI, listen, don't
That's
give me
really
that.
funny. funny.
Don't polish the shit for me. Just tell them, listen,
give me the real nitty gritty.
Give me the real. They'll be like, it'll be like, oh, that bitch Karen said this again. I don't know. She should have taken care of that last week. Yeah. She said she was going to, and here we are again. She's not doing her
Steve gave
job.
out all the wrong information again.
Yeah. Is it updated?
That's hilarious.
That's what I really want from
that
AI. And if it gets there, I'm telling you, it's amazing.
Well,
but they do have it now, like I said, and it does help. It does get you caught up. So that's my message to people. Like, don't nag people to come to a meeting unless they are like the cream of the crop. That they have
and if
to
they're
be
more
there.
than 5 minutes late, you know what I mean?
Give them a minute. Yeah. It's like, and then everyone, we'll start at 11:02, and the meeting was at 11.
Oh,
we're going to start, and then, just go. We'll catch up. People, oh my God, getting anxiety. I'm going to throw this wine glass right now.
I love this. I'm just going to call you up at home with this from now on.
Who are you?
Yeah. Who is this? Why are you doing this to me?
Liam Neeson, I will find you and I will kill you.
I have a special set of skills. Oh my God. Yeah, the amount of meetings is just insane. And the really big problem is that there's no time to do any work in between these meetings. So it's like we're just meeting to discuss things that are never going to happen. Yeah. Because we have no free time besides to have meetings, Yeah.
And I think that's where some leadership is good. We have some new leadership at our company right now, and that's one thing that they're bringing to the, in the SVP level and stuff that they're actually saying to make the meeting shorter. And I actually agree 100%.
Yeah.
People need to go out there and do the work. We don't need to be on meetings talking about it and then nothing gets done. And then you have those same people that need to do the work on meetings for 6 to 8 hours out of the day. They already had work that they had to get done. And then you wonder why the things aren't getting done or moving forward fast enough. I don't need a meeting to hear about it. Let's just.
Are you sure? Because I got one for you.
Oh my God!
Come on, join my meeting. Come on, buddy. It's gonna be great. Oh, God, that makes me twitch. I'm like torturing myself to torture you. This is what I do for you people. I torture myself to torture Jim.
I think that calendars, to your point, though, like there's no listen with flexibility from working from home, and then people actually going in office. There is no such thing as a lunch hour anymore. People are setting up meetings at 12 to 1.
I haven't taken lunch in 20 years.
And usually most people don't. I take it on the run. If I'm eating, I could do it while I'm in a meeting and stuff like that. I have no issues with that. Others don't, and they do need the break. And there is just no downtime. Even if you don't take a lunch, like you're physically eating, there is time in a day where you need to take like that 20-minute, I just got to get myself together.
Yeah.
Let me look at some of the work I wanted to get done. And
you just got to walk away for a minute, right?
Yeah. And I think that some of these meetings they're setting up now, it's really gotten us away from that. I think there's got to be
Did somebody say meeting?
Back. Oh my!
Oh, did you say you wanted to have a meeting about this? I'm sorry.
Killing me, right?
What, am I wrong? I thought you said.
I'm starting to shake.
Wait, I thought you said you wanted to have a meeting about. I'm sorry, Jim. I misunderstood.
Yeah.
That's my bad. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
Teams meeting. Please.
Sorry.
Please.
I misunderstood. I got distracted.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just another week of meetings coming up tomorrow, Jim.
Yep.
Can't wait.
Yep. One thing I did notice that someone does at work that's pretty smart. They Microsoft Outlook allows you to put like blank space in.
Yeah.
So it shows you as busy.
Yes. And you just block your time. Yeah, I do that. I do that.
And you get stuff done.
I definitely do that.
And learned that from her, and it was actually really, really smart.
It is smart, but it's also the reason why some people just shoehorn shit into your calendar because they're like, "There's no way this person's that busy. I'm just going to send it and see what happens."
Yeah.
Because they don't know what's a real meeting and what's you just blocking your time. You know what I mean? So I get that all the time. I'm like, I get triple booked, and I'm like, I'm not joining. Triple booked. What do you want me to do? You know?
And then you got to choose. Like, it's to the point where I've been booked like 5 meetings at the same time, and then you're like, all right, well, this one canceled. What's the more important one out of the 4? I'll go to that one. Oh, and then it's just like I
have an idea about that. So you're saying you're getting booked 4 or 5 times in a row?
Yeah.
What if we had a meeting to discuss how? Let me start it now. I'm going to call you. We can have a meeting to discuss. I'm going to write this down. Meeting to discuss not quadruple booking people.
Well, and it's funny. You'll be working on a topic, and then they'll have a meeting on one part of the topic, and then you look later on in the day. There's another meeting scheduled for another part of the topic. It's
all different people too.
Let's just get together in one shot and do this.
Let's
people.
sync up.
Let's figure it out.
Sorry, I can't get this team thing out of my head.
Well,
I love it.
Stop playing it.
Stop playing what, this?
Stop,
okay.
man, I'm telling you.
Oh, shit. Sorry, my finger slipped on the button, Jim. My bad. I'm having so much fun. Oh, I've been dreaming of this my whole life, having something that I could just drive Jimmy crazy with.
Well, you found it.
I did.
Now lose it.
Oh, I have an idea. You know what we should do for next week? We should have a meeting to discuss what we're going to do next week's show. Let's start the meeting up. What do you think? We'll call it show prep. Let's do show. No? Oh, sorry.
Nope.
Okay.
No meeting. I'm going to start denying it. I'm going to have automatic replies on with the middle finger going up to you.
No, I love doing that when people try to add me to the meeting I'm about to join in 30 seconds, but I'm trying to pee first. And I'm like, nope, deny, deny. And then I'll join when I'm ready. That's what I do.
That's another dangerous thing. We're talking about meetings, and not to.
Oh yes, have you ever had that happen?
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Imagine like you hit that button really quick. You're like, oh my God! You got to make sure that camera's off, man.
Oh yeah, I've seen somebody go in the bathroom and put their phone down and like you could tell they were like starting to position themselves to go to the bathroom, and then that's when they realized it. I'm like, oh God, no.
Yeah.
No. But the best was, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No. I was gonna say, do you remember when they first during COVID, the first time this all came out, everyone saw those videos.
Yes.
I mean, you saw the videos of the
people that actually showed everything.
They're dropping stuff. They don't know people's behind them. Then you had the guy, the lawyer who they were showing up to court cases and
with the filters on.
Filter.
I'm not a cat.
Yeah, cat or a potato or something.
Yeah, I'm not a cat. I'm sure you're not a cat. No, actually, so when COVID first hit, we were using Zoom at work. Not a lot of people had it. But we got Zoom bombed. I don't know if you remember this. There was a thing going on where people were just randomly typing in meeting IDs and joining. I got Zoom bombed by these kids. They joined and started cursing at us. And I'm like, oh my God. And there's no panic worse than like trying to kick somebody out of a meeting. Even when there's only 10 people in that meeting, like looking for them and, removing them is like, you're sweating. These kids got on there, they're cursing and stuff. It was pretty funny, actually. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, Zoom bombing. That was a thing. That was good times.
Yeah,
we got to get back to that. We got to get back to Zoom bombing. No, they put parameters in place now. You can't. You got to have two different paths. Like the meeting ID and a PIN and this.
Yeah,
and that.
You should. I honestly think there should be almost like a fail safe. Like when you're on your phone and you hit the button for too long and it has the emergency call come up.
Yeah, when you go to turn your camera on.
Yeah, like something on a meeting where if you hit the camera button once,
it's like, are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then on the checklist, are you peeing? No. Are you pooping? No. Are you wearing pants? Yes. Yeah. Is your shirt buttoned? Yes.
Yeah. Like it's that bad because there's people, even on regular meetings, they come off mute. It's like, are you kidding me? I like those meetings where they set it up where it's like a blanket mute.
Yeah.
Like you can't even really join.
Yeah. So they have to call on you and pull it. Yeah.
Yep. So
now let me ask you a question. If you did, let's say you had that situation where, you dropped trow on a Zoom meeting and everybody saw it. Now, do you think you'd wind up getting called into an HR meeting for that? Or, HR's calling, Jim. HR's calling. Oh, I'm going to beat this joke to death.
Imagine being HR having to explain that. Listen, it's just a little odd for us too, but we have to say it.
Everybody saw your wiener. Everybody on that meeting today saw your wiener, okay? We can't have this. You need to be more careful.
Usually we write people up for that, but we feel really bad for you after saying it.
After seeing your
We're
wiener.
only going to make it a verbal warning.
Verbal warning, that's it.
Like, what do you do at that point? You're forever that person that had their junk on a meeting. Or like, say if you drop trow, like, no one's going to see it, but they see you squatting on the toilet.
Yep.
They
know what you're doing.
Forget it. The nicknames that you're gonna have.
I would just quit. I would quit and go work somewhere else.
I'd be like, I got to get out of here. Yeah. This isn't gonna end well for it.
I don't want to be Duties McGee at work.
What's up, squatter? Why are they calling me these weird nicknames?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Crazy. Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm the person too. When I see somebody's camera go on, I'm like, Mary, your camera's on. Just want to make sure you know. Like I don't want to be not on my meeting.
Yeah,
we're not seeing any titty on my meeting.
We've had people on meetings. I swear, I almost wanted to say, like, are they going on like a thing for Tinder or something after or something? It was like really weird. Like they position the phone in bed, they're laying on their pillow.
Oh,
this
really?
is like in the middle of COVID.
Oh my God.
We had one person going, I'm like, what the hell was that? I go, what is he doing? Like when they randomly do like chats with people and stuff. It looked like he was like sitting there. I'm like, the only thing missing was a couple of candles, and it looked like it was something set up. It was just
That's
strange,
weird.
very strange. So.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had that happen.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm satisfied with this episode. I got the word wiener in, so I mean that's pretty much. Once
There's so many things
check.
I want to say back to that, but I'm just gonna try to be keep it legit here.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, true. Well, we appreciate you guys for listening, and please go give us a review. That's what we need. We want to get on that new and noteworthy section on Apple Podcasts. That's my new goal in life.
Give us time. We'll get it. We'll learn how to speak.
Or not.
Yeah.
AboveMyPayGradePodcast.com. And other than that, yeah, that's it. Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Above My Pay Grade podcast. Don't forget to subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you prefer to listen. Above My Pay Grade is produced by Kilohertz Media. Copyright 2025. Visit AboveMyPayGradePodcast.com for more info.